Shantogen.
Bienvenidos, mi gente. What in the world? This is not Minecraft. What is this nonsense? Um, Welcome to this walk and talk. Hopefully this is not too loud. Actually be a little bit too loud for me. Kind of turned it up a little bit. Don't want to talk too loud. But yeah, welcome. This is going to be another walk and talk, and we're just gonna chill. We're gonna do standard. I've been trying to ascend. For those who know this game, it's called Slay the Spire, and we're just gonna try to go through some things, and we're gonna chat in the meantime. I wanted to do it this way because it's a little easier for me to talk and work through some thoughts while you know doing something a little bit more passive, a little less intensive than having to move around and stuff like that. So welcome to another video. I know it's been a while. I believe I've missed a couple of weeks now. Things in life have, let's go ahead and lose two cards here. Things in life have not been the best. I got a little bit overwhelmed, and life happens. I am in the process of, kind of shifting, and I had to have a one-on-one real talk with myself. I had to look at the things that I was doing, look at where I was going, what path I was, going down, what I had compromised, what I was intending to do, what I have as uh, Skiz would say, what I have the bandwidth to actually do, and kind of reassess certain things. So if this walk and talk is a little bit all over the place. I'm going to try to touch. It may be a little bit longer than most of my walk and talks, just because I want to be able to communicate to you guys and I want to be able to rightfully just get some of this stuff off of my mind. So let's start from the get go. I don't have a script or anything, so I'm just going to go off of things as they pop into my mind. Uh, Why not Minecraft? Why am I playing a different game that is not Minecraft? I play a lot of games. I actually have quite a few games on my desktop. I enjoy, playing different things, and sometimes I'll play one game for a long time and then give it a break and go around to something else. Right now you could say that. Let's bring this down just a smidge. It's loud in my ear, but I'm making sure that's not loud in the recording. And this is all going to go as is, because as we do in the walk and talks, I look at it as almost like stream VOD that I did with myself. It is what it is. It is mostly, if not entirely, unedited. Just me talking. But yes, uh, one of the things, for example, I've recently been taking a break of is Warcraft. Kind of, let Warcraft settle itself to the back seat for a while. I even paused my subscription just to focus on other things, and then I was really into Minecraft for a while. But I think I maybe went a little bit too hard in there, and right now I'm just kind of taking a little bit of a break of Minecraft. It's not scratching that itch that I've been craving as far as gaming wise. That doesn't mean I don't play Minecraft. I still, every other week or so will log in, mess around with Redstone. I'm definitely looking forward to the new. Let's do that. I can upgrade that card later. I'm definitely looking forward to the new uh, patch because it has automated crafting, and oh boy, do I have ideas. Oh boy, do I have ideas. So I am definitely looking forward to that. Hey, I will trigger that. Oh no, become injured. Take 20 damage. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to different things. It's just right now I'm kind of reeling back. I've actually been spending a lot of time playing Starbound. For those who may know what that is or not, it's a kind of a 2D game, a little bit more. on the Terraria style. Really, alright, I spent all my gold. Uh, a little bit more like Terraria style, but in space, and it's really fun. I've been playing a lot of that with my fiance. Yeah, let's go ahead. No, this is gonna be a little bit all over the place if I keep on and umming everywhere. Hopefully, you guys can hear me over the game sounds. I have been kind of trying to mess with them a little bit, trying to keep it on the low. We'll have to see if it's coming out good or not. I don't record these tracks separately, so it's not like I can, just change it in post. No, this is all live, my dear friend. This is live. Yeah, focus. I'm not playing Minecraft. I'm taking a little bit of a break. I'm gonna try to do a couple of other things. My channel, as you can see in its history, is never really just a one game channel. I've done things for stints, and I've, done variety for a while. I just want to share my content with people, I want to be able to talk and interact with people and at the same time have fun, talk about the game that I'm playing. Ooh, so card remove. Yeah, we'll remove that. Talk about the game that, I'm playing and different things of, what's going on in life. That's just kind of what I enjoy to do. So we'll go this way. And I hope you guys can accept that. I hope you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from when it comes to needing a mix up every now and again. That is just, it's part of life. Sometimes your interest can kind of go around. I'm a gamer as a whole, but I don't always tie myself to one game. I mean, look at Impulse and Skiz. They have on YouTube a lot of the Minecraft stuff, but when it comes to Twitch, they have definitely built a big following in Phasmophobia. We all watch and play Phasmophobia a lot, and it's definitely something that they enjoy doing. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm venturing out and playing a different game and uploading it to my channel is because I just want to share what I enjoy doing. You know, it's not about having to accomplish a certain thing or do something a certain way or play a certain game, you know, because that's what the algorithm wants me to do. I'd rather just play what I want to play and upload it. And if people like it, then great. If people don't like it, well, tough luck, I guess. That's just how it's going to be. Because I do this for fun. This is not, this is a hobby for me. I enjoy doing this because I find it fun and enjoyable to do. I don't do it because I want to, become famous or anything like that. I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy editing videos, but more than that, I enjoy talking. I enjoy just sharing my thoughts and just having a good time. And I feel like the best way for me to be able to do that is via this method. It's kind of weird because the way that I enjoy making videos is more along the lines of kind of streaming. So you'd think streaming would kind of be more my thing, but it's really hard for me to just sit down and tie myself to a time to stream because my days aren't all the same. I do different things on different days. I have different, uh, commitments and requirements, and my life's a little bit all over the place, and nobody else's fault but mine. But it's harder for me to kind of just pinpoint a time where I can stream. Now, you could argue that I could just, stream whenever, uh, whether it be sporadic or not. At least, I'll get a stream in, and I've thought about that. But it's just, it feels a bit wrong to not. Ooh, I'm almost dead. It feels a bit wrong to not be able to like stream consistently. It's just kind of weird. But then again, this is what I'm doing with YouTube. I'm not having a. I tried having a very structured schedule. It didn't quite turn out very well for me. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm shifting gears because the hiccup with the upload was mainly because I wasn't playing Minecraft, so I wasn't recording Minecraft, so I didn't have a Minecraft video to upload. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to hit the record button here and I'm going to talk to you guys. So that's, in summary, a 10-minute short summary of where I find myself today. And so, what does that mean moving forward? What can you guys expect? Am I not going to be uploading any more Minecraft videos? No. The first video I ever uploaded to my channel, which is no longer available, I tried looking back for it. It kind of got lost amongst other things. I may have deleted it or whatnot. But one of the first things I uploaded to my channel way back in the day was a Minecraft video. It was a tutorial on how to get through a painting. Very stupid, but you know, we're talking about this is well over, it's over almost 10, yeah, it has been over 10 years, because this was like, I'm pretty sure I did this like in 06, 07, 08, maybe, somewhere around there. So it's been a while. It's been a while. And I think it got deleted when I tried to redo my channel. I deleted all the old videos because I thought that's what the algorithm would prefer. You know, it is what it is, I suppose, but oh, I could really use a heal. But then I can remove a card. I'll get into the game and the mechanics. More than likely, I'm going to die, and you'll see me start over anyways. But we'll get into that in due time. Going back to the channel, where are things going to from here? Well, in the short run, I'm just going to, you know, I'll be playing games at different part of the times, and I'll probably, you know, hit record and sit down, and we'll talk about the game that I'm playing and, you know, what it's about and what I'm enjoying. You know, I'm more than likely going to do some more of these walk and talks. I thought, you know, I thought about it, it's like, oh, you know, are my walk and talks kind of like podcasts? I don't think so, because it's first off just me, and yeah, I'm communicating things, but they normally don't last an hour long. I find it kind of difficult to make it all the way to an hour. Let's go ahead and heal. And then we'll come here and we'll smith. Uh, you know, I don't really talk for that long to make it, though this one might reach those links. I don't know. We'll have to see where where this video ends up being at. But yeah, this is just a little bit of walk and talk, continuing the series and just trying to communicate to you guys what's going on. I really danced around the whole entire thing. Let's focus, alright? We have what's going on to be the future of the channel. So, here in the future, I am hoping to be able to, you know, record different games, show you guys those games, and hopefully you guys will enjoy uh, the content. I have a couple of games. You'll probably see the same ones in rotations. I don't have that many games. But I do have, you know, a little bit of variety. I tend to play singular games for a while. Like, I'll play one game for a long time. Actually, I recently took a break from this game. I just thought it would be nice to play this game while chatting with you guys, because it was 12. It was an easier game, something that I can literally do with one hand while I talk to you guys. Will I do kind of series? Oh, maybe? I'm hoping that this will actually help me be able to do more of a series type, because if I'm not, like, forced to always have to play the same game constantly to upload, maybe, you know, bouncing between things, I may be able to, you know, dive back into my hardcore series and try to, you know, reignite that and work with the challenge of trying to, you know, complete that. Or maybe I'll do a series where I try to beat, you know, a certain ascension level on this game. Yeah, it's in the pipe works. It's a possibility, all right? It's a possibility. That being said, I'm not making any promises. I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is who I am. This is what you can expect. A little bit of maybe random content, but a guy that just wants to talk. That's just me. I want to share my thoughts with the world. Want to kind of put them out there in the ether. So uh, I will definitely. Not all of them will be this like a walk and talk. I know I've kind of used this a lot of times as a gap filler because they're simpler, more, straightforward. I hit the record button, I talk to you guys, and I upload. That's, you know, little bit of editing. I put my intro and outro on the video, and that's about it. Yep, that's the end. And death has befallen on me. Yeah, so that's kind of where you guys can expect to see things go. So we've covered why not Minecraft, what might be coming down in the future pipeline, uh, consistency and schedule. So I can't guarantee that I'll upload every week. I tried, really did my best and I did good there for a while, but especially me being in college and, having to work as well, I sometimes just don't have the time to be able to do that. But I am setting an internal goal. I'm not going to mention that to you because I don't want the pressure in case I don't meet it, but I do intend to try and set a personal goal on how many videos I'll upload uh, so often. So that's just something that's going to be something that I'm going to do. So now we go transition into what am I playing? Well, I'm playing Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is a deck building strategy game. I have completed up to Ascension 5, at least on this guy. And I've been slowly trying to, push my limits up and see how far I can go. I have a couple of strategies. I tend to, when it comes to these deck building games, I tend to like hyper focus on a strategy. I hyper focus on a lot of things, let's be real, but uh, we'll obtain 100 gold. My recent strategy has been trying to not overload my deck, but to have a zero cost deck. So there's an item in the game, a relic, that goes up here that essentially lets you draw a card whenever your hand is empty. And if your hand costs zero, then you could essentially have an infinite first turn. It's kind of fun to play with, so I, been trying to recreate that to a certain or lesser extent. Uh, this game is simply about rising the spire and trying to defeat what's at the end of the spire. I'm not gonna spoil it too much just in case I don't get there. Give you guys a little bit of sense of mystery, so to speak. But it's a fun game. I quite enjoy the simplicity of it, yet the complex of the strategy. So it's very simple. You have cards, cards do things, you can see what the enemy's intentions are, and then they have relics that, kind of alter certain things, like this character by default has Burning Blood, so I heal at the end of every combat. You can get curse cards that will add to your deck, but usually it's for certain rewards. You can also, say in the shop here, you can buy a relic. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. It's a net positive. It cost me 75 to remove, but he gave me like 175 gold, so it's a net positive. And then you could also pick a card that you want to add to your deck. In this case, I want this one and this one. And I'll save the rest of my money in case I can find that spinning top one. But yeah, it's just one of those things that it's a fun game. It's simple, yet has depth. And that depth is just something I really enjoy. I really enjoy that depth because it lets you kind of play the game to your strengths. There are a million and one ways to play this game. Now, yes, I have been hyperfixating on a zero cost deck because I've done different ones. I've done one where it's all about defense, and if you get the right cards, oh boy, is that strong. You can have like several hundred defense every turn that doesn't expire, so it's fun. But I like the challenge of trying to go for a certain thing. I do know that it makes the game more difficult because you're not adjusting to the game. You're trying to accomplish a specific goal. But it's a nice little challenge. I kind of like it. So let's get rid of this bash. I'm not a fan of bash. Bash costs too much for not enough reward, in my opinion. Oh, I hate this one specifically. Uh, it just does way too damage. Like, it will chunk health, even though it starts off stunned. It chunks because it does a lot of damage. But yeah, the game is fun. I really enjoyed it. I put in a lot of hours since buying it. It's one of those games that it's easy to kind of lose track of how much time you're spending in it. But it's not one that, is hard to find an ending point because the runs, they don't always last extremely long. That's the reason I annoyed it right there. It will literally lower your attack and your uh, dexterity, which is how much block you can get, but yet it still does tons of damage. So, like, the ideal thing is to try and chunk it as fast as possible before you're basically doing zero damage. And yes, zero damage is a thing in this game. You can lose enough strength to where you just don't deal anything. See, look at that. Like, I was at full health and I'm already, like, next to dead. Fly 2 weak and put a defense, and then it's gonna knock down another one of my strengths. Yeah. See, I was literally at full, and now I'm at 17. This is the type of things that this game gives, but it's enjoyable. I really like it. No, I do not need. Now this card, I like having. So, even though it's a zero cost deck, power cards once you use them, they kind of just stick on you. They don't go back into the deck rotation. This right here is good for decks that have a lot of status or curse because they'll put like status cards into your deck and you can use it to cause them damage. So it's a one-time cost that I am willing to take. I am already off the path for that, so let's see. I kind of want to go this way, I think. Yeah, we'll recall the ruby. The ruby is for, after you've beaten the game the first time, you can unlock a secondary act if you get all the shards. So that's kind of one of the things that you can do here. We can do this. This guy can be annoying, but not as annoying as the other one. I'll go ahead and drink the skill now. This is not useful in the slightest. We'll go with this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and that. So this guy's gimmick, he's gonna intend to do a buff. The buff that he's gonna do is essentially going to make it that every time I play a skill, he gains 2 strength. And see, this is where the problem I have. He's gonna do 12 damage. Yeah, I'll gain 5, but now he's up to 13. It's like, and then I'm gonna be down to like nothing. So I'm probably gonna lose here. We'll have to see. Yeah, because even at 10, 15. Yep, that's the end of that. Sure, go ahead, kill me. Yeah, that's kind of like the premise of the game. I find it fun. You may be seeing more of this game come on there. It's just different things, It's stuff like this that you may see me play every once and again. So, I've kind of blathered onto the mouth now for 23 some odd minutes. I appreciate you guys kind of sticking and, listening to me rant about different things. But I do want to end with a mini call to action. For those who are listening and who are watching, who have made it 24 minutes into the video, I want to ask what your thoughts are. What do you guys think of me kind of going more variety? Kind of stepping outside of Minecraft and just uploading whatever I'm playing at the time, whatever I deem fun. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. I have, different thoughts of things I want to do. I'll give a sneak peek to you guys because you actually made it 24 minutes into the video. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is kind of challenge, like set a challenge out for a specific video. So different than like, oh, beat the game in hardcore mode, but more so, like say slay the spire, do a challenge where I'm not allowed to add any card to my deck. I can only remove cards and see how far I can get, which is going to be difficult because that means you can't add any good cards. You're literally stuck with just your strikes and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Different things like that. That may be something I'm looking forward into. And I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me, for, bearing with me through some of these more rougher times. And I just appreciate you guys. And as we like to say here, people, take care and hasta mañana.